My name is Dante, Daniel. I'm a social worker at University Counseling Center. I specialize with assisting college students with school or family issues or anything in that nature. And your name is?
Yeah.
Kiana. Is that how you want to be addressed? As Kiana?
Yes.
May I get your last name, please?
Smith.
Kiana Smith. Kiana Smith. And how old are you, Mrs. Smith?
20.
Is it okay if I call you Miss Smith?
Kiana.
Call you Kiana. Okay, fair enough. Like I said, my name is Dante Daniel, and my purpose here as a social worker today is to assist you with identity and skill development in relation with your school performance and better adjust you to the college environment. I'm just told you're having some struggles. So hopefully we can solve that issue. I understand we all have problems in life. It's a part of being human. So you can best help with this process by sharing your thoughts, ideas. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask them, offer suggestions for improvement, and also get feedback. Finally, you can be helpful in this process by trying as hard as you can to take the steps necessary to resolve our issue. So if you have any questions right now, no questions. Okay, so what I'm about to show you is our policy, ethical and policy factors, and I'm going to let you read that. It's right here. If you just want to take a minute or two to read that, and then I'll just clarify that for you.
Read the whole thing?
If you want to. I would suggest this right here.
Okay. Okay.
And do you have any questions regarding that? Okay, so I'm just going to explain a little more in depth. Basically, it's just saying basically what's discussed between us will not go outside this agency. And if you was to present any potential of harming yourself or others, then I have to report that, me being a mandated reporter or something like that. So that just clarifies that. But nothing will be discussed outside of this agency or pretty much with any other social worker, unless it's on a need-to-know basis. Okay. So I'm just gonna have your name. I'm just gonna start off by just ask you, why do you think you're here?
Is my counselor recommended me to you?
Okay. Your counselor.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This is, I'm assuming like your advisor.
Mm-hmm.
And recommended me. And why do you think she recommended?
I guess she's seen a change in my grades, which has declined. So right now, I used to be a straight A student, so now it's basically B's and C's and stuff like that.
And do you know any possible reasons that may have occurred?
Life.
Life. So tell me what's life like for Keon. Let's start with your past. Your parents. Let's start with straight your past.
I do have a relationship with my parents. Close to my mother, and they think highly of me, but
so your father also.
Yeah, both. But one thing about my dad, he's very I don't know, he's not so optimistic when it comes to things. I don't know, he's really stingy when it comes to stuff, and at times when I ask him for help, it's just he don't want to. I don't know. He always say, "Well, you're in college now. You're supposed to be independent. Like, how are you supposed to learn how to be independent? And you're calling me for this and that." So it's like a situation like that. Love-hate relationship.
Okay. It's basically somewhat of a tough love relationship. That's how you want to describe it.
I mean, if you think of that tough love with your daughter out there, like say for instance, if you was a father and your daughter is out there, basically on her own, fending on her own, and what would you do?
understand. So tell me what's your mother like?
She's humble.
Very.
She just go with the flow of things. If I ever need her, she's always there for advice.
And how's your mother and father's relationship? Still married? Divorced?
They're married.
Okay. And now and where are you from?
From Virginia.
From Virginia? Where in Virginia?
Richmond.
Close to home. Okay. And so tell me what's life like been since you got into college?
A roller coaster.
Roller coaster.
Yeah.
And what year are you in?
I'm actually junior. Mm-hmm.
2 years of a roller coaster.
Ooh.
And tell me what's that? Tell me, freshman year, I'm assuming you had straight A's from what you said previously?
Mm-hmm.
Straight A student, sophomore year also?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went like
It
a
started on
B
the
student.
downward,
That's
downward
how that
spiral,
was.
but then junior year just drastic. Okay. Okay. So basically just saw a downward path. I mean, as far as grades. So what's your social life like? Has it picked up since your grades went down, or?
What? If one thing fall down, everything fall down. So, my friends, they don't want to hear my problems as much. And I tell them my issues, and then I go back to bad habits. Try and tell them that I'm going to fix these things by moving on and not paying too much attention to it. But I guess they're tired. I guess they're sick of me, basically. Like I'm a cry wolf.
Okay. And what do you complain to them about, or that you want to talk to them about?
Relationship issues.
Relationships, or boyfriend in the picture?
Was.
Was.
Mhm.
Okay. Ex. Imitate that. Ex-boyfriend. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your ex-boyfriend, name. If you want to start off, you.
Tom.
Tom.
What the last name too?
Yes.
Johnson.
Tom Johnson. And about Tom, I mean, is he older than you, younger than you?
Um, he's like 2 years older.
2 years. Senior year, I'm assuming.
He's 22.
Okay. Uh, what's your relationship like with
Mhm. Like any other relationship.
What's that? Our relationship's okay.
Yours okay?
And mine's
Did it
been
start
really,
off okay?
It's been doing okay, top notch. So,
Mhm.
is it like that? Since you
No,
say any
it's
other?
not okay. That's why he's an ex.
Alright. Okay.
So basically, he didn't understand everything I was going through because I had other factors as well in my life that was going on, and I guess he just seen me like he seen what I was getting off, but he didn't look into where did it come from. I'd say like as far as my financial status and everything like that, and as far as like my relationship with my father, like that really affected me as well. So I'm guessing I don't know, I kind of like secluded myself away from everybody. And he's just looking like, well, she's not giving me any attention. But he never sat down and just talked to me and just was like, look, come on, let's fix this. Like, what can we do? He just basically gave up. But he had his issues as well. But hey, everything will work out for everybody.
Okay. So you kind of distance yourself from everybody, and some of your friends, your ex-boyfriend, because there's there's really no help, no type of support system. It seems like.
Yeah, I don't have support. I mean, my mom is there, but my dad, I can't call him an ex for like the financial part.
So your father, I'm assuming, is in charge of the finances in your house.
Yes, he is.
So, do you work?
Yes. Um, I work on campus, um, but it's not making ends meet. So now that, you know, that my boyfriend and I are separate, well, not separate because he hasn't contacted. This was like the first breakup that we went forever, like not talking to each other. So I'm guessing it's like,
What's forever?
it's been about 6 months. Been about 6 months. So we used to live together. So now everything is not split. I have to pay for everything. So I have to pay for rent.
So you was residing with each other?
Mm-hmm. I have to pay for rent. I have to pay for utilities. I have to put gas in the car. I have my own cell phone bill. I have to pay for that. It's a lot of stuff that's going on. And the job that I have is it's not. I can't do this by myself.
If you don't mind, just want to ask you to, if you could list all your finances right there. Awesome. I see that as issue number one is your finances. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to get their finances in
Yeah.
order as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could definitely understand that. So you split it to work with your boyfriend Tom.
Mm-hmm.
I'm he now moved out and left you basically with all the bills as far as household bills.
Mm-hmm.
Car note, car insurance. So
Mm-hmm. Oh, and put food down there as well.
you don't have to eat. Okay. So we have, okay, so now I'm just trying to get everybody together. Mother, father, friends. And about how many friends would you say you have?
And
Three friends.
but I mean, I have other friends as well, but those were like
Close, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thought you could depend on. Ex-boyfriend. Okay. So your how many hours on average are you working weekly?
I say up to 15 hours.
15 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm assuming you're doing performing your internship this school year,
Mm-hmm.
or are you doing that now?
Yeah.
So that's taking up some of your time. That probably takes some time up the work. I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
Free work, definitely.
So my schedule is like
Really hectic right now.
Yeah.
And you're trying to pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
How did your parents feel when you moved in with you and your boyfriend decided to move in together?
Oh, my dad didn't agree with it at all.
Yeah.
My mother, she don't really talk much. She's just basically just I don't know. She just go along with things. Like if that's what I want to do, she supported me. She's a supporter. She just supported me with it.
Do you feel like your dad's stinginess played a part into him not agreeing with you residing with your ex-boyfriend?
Mm, yeah, yeah. We can say that.
So, I have that. So with all this stress, I'm assuming you're stressed right now.
I'm
Um,
depressed.
You're depressed?
I feel ugly.
You feel ugly?
I feel useless. I feel lost. I feel like I just lost myself in this whole situation. To the finances, due to the relationship with my dad, due to my grades dropping, with me not able to, it's a possibility of me not graduating on time. And then I lost the love of my life as well. So, and I lost friends. So who do I have? No one.
Well, a bit of advice, I wouldn't say ugly. I wouldn't even say that about myself.
Yeah, but you're a social worker. You're supposed to say things like that.
That is true, but you had a boyfriend, so something attracted him. So,
Yeah, but something went wrong. Gonna leave, right?
Yeah, every relationship you're not supposed to. It's not meant to last forever. So some are like building blocks, learning lessons. So I feel like maybe this was a learning lesson. How long did you go out with him before you moved in?
We was together for 2.5 years.
2.5 years before. So basically all of college.
Mm-hmm.
So, with all the stress, how's your health?
As far as what? Mental or physical?
Let's start with your physical.
Um, some days I forget to eat, and some days I overeat. Some days I feel fat, and some days I feel skinny. Too skinny.
So you just everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
So you forget to eat, or you're just not hungry?
I have also appetite. And there's other days, appetite is crazy. I can sit on the couch, eat ice cream all day, and sit in front of the TV and watch movies and cry in my pajamas.
From the burger. You can't let the burger do that.
Nope. Hey, maybe you can find me some other coping skills.
Hopefully, I should be able to. Okay. So that's your physical health. So are you getting sick because of this?
Mm, some days I have headaches. Other days my whole body just feels numb. Sometimes I lose my memory. I forget things a lot.
I'll pretty forget myself. All right, so now let's dwell into your mental right now. And before we get to actually have a form I'd like you to fill out, you want to just description how you feel about your life. And also have one more. And you say you're depressed, so this is also an evaluation for that. So you should take 5 minutes to fill that out.
Okay, and the first one say I feel powerless to do anything about my life.
Yeah, you just
I would say
1 to
that
5
is a
scale.
5. I feel blue, 5 all the time. I'm restless and can't keep still. Yes. I have crying spells. Yep. It is easy for me to relax. Nope. So I would give that one a 1. I have a hard time getting started on things that I need to do. That would be 5 as well. Do not sleep well at night. That would be 5 as well because I'm used to sleeping with someone at night. Things get tough. I feel there's always someone I can turn to. I would say 3. No, I would say 2. The only one I can turn to is really my mom. I feel that the future looks bright to me. I haven't been that positive about life. I feel downhearted. Yes, I do. So I would give that a 5, which is most all the time. I feel that I am needed. 1. I feel useless. I feel that I am appreciated by others. So I give that a 1 too. Nobody loves me anymore. Except for mom. I enjoy being active and busy. No. Just like to stay in the house. I feel that others will be better off without me. Yes, because everybody left.
Yeah, we can stop at question
Okay.
20 also. That's fine.
All right, and I enjoy being with other people. I like being by myself.
That's pretty extreme. Okay, just those 6 questions out.
Okay. Here you go.
Okay. So, like I said, this is kind of more of a teamwork type of deal. So basically, we're gonna write each problem down step by step, and just try to address each one and see the possible solution for one, and just follow through. Now, I will tell you, everything will not get done in one meeting, but like I said, we'll be able to schedule future appointments. I don't know what your schedule looks like, but we'll come to a decision about that. So, problem number 1 I have personally, I feel like is your finances. 'Cause I feel like finances is a huge part of life. I mean, that's what dictates your day-to-day moves.
Mhm.
So I feel like that's problem number one. I'm gonna admit I personally think the boyfriend thing could be the last issue. I mean, like I said, I can give you advice on a boyfriend, but that's just coming, like you said, just coming from the social world.
Mhm.
I can refer a psychologist and maybe you need to speak to one in regards to your relationship, but obviously you need someone to speak to,
Yeah.
and that's not my expertise. But like I said, if that's a little resource, he's here on the campus, and you can definitely utilize that. So, problem finance. What would you say? Problem two is the second issue. I mean, you have that.
The second issue is um, me feeling alone, feeling like myself, depressed. I need help with that. Feeling unworthy, but low self-esteem. Just want to just build myself up.
And I think with the depression, I think a collection of everything will probably pick up your self-esteem just a lot right now, as far as your finances. I think also problem. Another issue is your grades, and you definitely want to pick those up. And referring back to your mental and physical health, are you sleeping well at night?
I don't sleep well because I'm just so used to him being with me every night. So
Yeah, I heard you say I sleep
yeah.
alone.
So when you be with a person 2 years or more, it's just like you used to having that presence in the room. So I don't sleep very well. Maybe I need to get used to sleeping by myself. But
Right. And I would say maybe you need to, you have some issues you need to work out with your father. Maybe
how
some
do I
type of,
do that?
we can maybe possibly get him some counseling with you. And your
He's a
mother.
very prideful man, so I don't know
Yeah.
if he would do counseling. So how can we bring him in?
I mean, if you want, possibly, if maybe if you can get him just in the here to speak with your school social worker, and we can, I can possibly talk to him. That's also an option. We could possibly do that. That's up to you. But I feel like it would be very beneficial. So maybe he can understand the scope of your issues right now. Because I feel like you definitely need an outlet as far as your parents. Like you said, your mother's the humble one, so maybe she can come in here and talk, and then maybe talk to your father.
Well, she's not that outspoken. But, whatever works.
Okay. So I see about four issues maybe we take care of. And then you have the boyfriend, which is probably fine. But address. And
Do you think it would be any way that he would want me back?
I can't call
Okay.
it. Yeah, I can't. I wouldn't harp on him personally.
He said what?
Harp,
What's that?
stay on that issue, or you know,
Mm-hmm.
I really wouldn't because I mean, you don't want a person that's not there for you during the trying times. That's what really makes a relationship. It's not a person who's there for the trying times. This is just my personal opinion, but I wouldn't want anybody. That's like basically you wasn't with me when I was poor, but everybody wants to be with you when you're rich.
Yeah, I
Type of
understand.
deal. So, like I said, to leave you 6 months with all the bills, I think that's pretty selfish of an individual. And I feel like to see that you're still standing up 6 months later is actually a very strong attribute of you. So,
I didn't think of it like that.
yeah, I mean, you're still standing, you're still there, and you still have your apartment without getting evicted. I know you heard about the college students getting
Mm-hmm.
evicted, so.
But I really appreciate that because I never had time to think about my strengths. So
Okay. So, as far as your internship, address issue one, have you tried any? Have you talked to your advisor about paid internships?
no,
And who is your advisor again?
my advisor will be Thornton.
Dr. Thornton.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, heard of her.
Yeah, she's a nice woman.
Nice one. Very sweet. So, possibly maybe we could talk to her about a paid internship if she knows this. I mean, how deep you are into financial issues right now. Maybe we could possibly work that out to where they could get you into a paid internship and maybe getting more hours as far as that. How many hours are you looking for? How many hours do you think would satisfy
Enough to get me back.
to your bills and
Yes.
still have a little extra money?
For food and everything like that, and gas.
And just in case you get that flat tire or that speeding ticket.
Yeah. But I'm just kind of like a slow driver, so I don't think I would need that.
I was just saying for emergencies, basically.
Yeah.
So, how many hours do you think would be ideal for you, that if possible, with your class schedule?
Yeah, well, I only have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, so that's 8 to 6:20.
You think maybe
So I just need
25 to 30 hours, 25
Yeah.
to 35 hours? And like I said, I'll be speaking with her on my. Okay. And call number 2, depression. Like I said, I can refer you to a psychologist here on counseling. I mean, like I said, as you can see, there's HIPAA laws that involve that, and you could address your issues as far as your boyfriend with your parents and things like that. And it's just an outlet for somebody to talk to. How would you feel about that?
That would be nice. So, when you had asked me earlier about the depression or whatever, right? And like the things that I do, I wasn't really honest. I don't just sit on the couch and just not, just sit on the couch and eat ice cream all day. I also drink a lot.
You drink a lot. Okay. Okay. So as far as drinking, I think maybe you could take a alcohol and drug course. They have Alcoholics Anonymous. That's not here, sponsored by the campus, but it is sponsored by in the Colonial Heights area. I know you pay for a course.
Pay for a course?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, that is an issue, and maybe we could try to figure it out with some type of stipend or something.
Okay.
We refer you. We can also, the university will provide a stipend for the student that needs it, but yeah, we'll definitely sort that out. I think it's maybe $50. So, like I said, we could probably sort that out. So,
Or then sometimes when, I don't know, I just feel comfortable talking to you now. So, I, I tend to smoke marijuana sometimes.
there you go. Like I said, drug and alcohol course. It's about $50, hopefully. Like I said, we could provide a stipend, but after we pay the stipend, I think you do have to submit to some type of urinalysis, maybe on a weekly or every 2-week basis. Yeah. Would you be willing to stop to do that?
If
I'm
life gets
trusting
better.
you. If life gets better. Okay, well, we'll
But
see how
that's
things
just
pick up.
sometimes, but not everybody knows that I do that.
Yeah, I don't think they should. Yeah, I don't. That's okay though. Well, definitely address that with the drug and alcohol course sponsored by Colonial Heights Police. I've sent a few students there already, and it's been a success. And at times it's been a failure, but majority of the time success. As far as your grades, I can refer you to the University Academic Center here on campus, and also would you benefit from possibly having a tutor? It also could be an outlet to maybe make a friend. Also, while you're here, I think that would be a great resource that you can utilize. And, it's up to you. Like I said, this is all up to you. But to make this to resolve these issues and get you to stop smoking marijuana and drinking, which I hope you do, I will utilize it. Never hurts to try. financing, I think we address everything. Finances, see a psychologist for your depression, grade a tutor, and hopefully we can get your parents in here. I won't say you need to go to psychologist right away with your parents. I think maybe we can address the issues here. Maybe your father doesn't know the scope of your situation, but I feel like if we was to address it, it seems like he's you said very prideful. Maybe not understanding, but loving. That's what a lot of pride will do for you. Very loving, and maybe sometimes you do the tough love thing. I think we all experience that. So, we can definitely address that. And also with school, have you taken summer school?
Well, I wanted to take a summer course, but I couldn't afford it. So,
You couldn't afford it. Did your father financial aid?
summer school do not take financial aid. What school do not take financial aid? So you have to do it out of pocket.
Summer school?
Well, okay, some school do financial aid, but it takes it out of your fall semester, so
No.
it don't.
No.
So what do
I actually had a student
Mm-hmm.
that just went here. He was a sophomore going to his junior year. He took 12 credits this summer. And I think he received a refund check for going to summer school.
Well, I'm also okay, yeah.
And you can, I mean,
Because I'm in state, so
yeah, in-state. He's also in-state also. So
yeah.
I feel like maybe you should start looking to summer schools. You need to have your FAFSA filled out before March 31st.
It's best to get it in ahead of time, June 1st.
Right.
January 1st.
Yeah, exactly. Get your FAFSA done, and if you do that, you just sign up for summer courses, and it doesn't affect your fall refund. I mean, your fall financial aid.
Okay.
It's two separate entities, so that should be that can also be addressed. Um, Religion. Do you go to church? Or what religion are you? I'm sorry.
Well, I'm a Christian, but I I don't really go. I mean, I used to go, but I just been so down in the dumps. I don't know, I lost scope of everything. Also lost faith and everything like that. So hopefully these counseling sessions that you recommended me to go to,
Okay, well, possibly you can maybe start attending that, and at least you feel good coming out of church on Sunday, so you didn't feel good.
yeah, I remember back in those days
Yeah,
with no worries. Now everything just hit me in my face.
Okay. And next time you're here, we'll develop a little finance management budget plan. I'm going to print that off.
Okay.
So we can develop that and see how your finances is going. Because I know some students tell me they're broke, and then I see the newest Jordans on their feet every week. So not saying that applies to you.
Yeah.
In regards to your sleeping issue, actually, I have some myself. So you can take this as better tips for sleeping or a good night's sleep. Maybe exercising at night, that helps.
Okay.
Your apartment complex has an exercise facility. And as far as your finances, also, you may want to put in an ad in Craigslist or talk around, put an ad on in Foster for maybe a possible rooming, also for your apartment. I don't know how you feel about that.
But I don't really trust people, so.
Yeah, I understand. That's very understandable. So, like I said, we'll just try to get that paid internship and build from there.
Okay.
If I give you possible solutions, I will schedule an appointment for you. I think you told me you have classes Tuesday and Thursday between 8 and 6:30.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'll get in contact with the psychologist, and I'll just have his secretary call you, and you can work out a possible
And for the
appointment.
psychologist, I'm going there for what again?
You're going there for, you said depression, and looking at your evaluation, you are depressed. But that's not really for me to give you that medical diagnosis, but that's what it appears to me. So I'm just sending you there for maybe just that outlet to speak to also. I mean, we can also always speak, but I feel like he's the professional as far as the more biological side of that. And that's all. So I think I've addressed every issue. As far as you forgetting to eat, you're feel like
Maybe I do need to just forget to eat sometimes. I feel like we're just getting fat.
no, just work out. It's okay. Getting to
But I
eat
don't even have
doesn't.
time to work out. I don't know.
Even if it's a quick
But
20.
I don't do it on purpose. It's just like
You're
I just
moving
don't
so
have an
much.
appetite. I don't have an appetite
You
for
know
it. That's
Well, do you drive to campus?
yes, I do.
You should try walking a little more to campus. around campus, do your classes on Tuesday and Thursday. Maybe you'll build up an appetite, somewhat of an exercise that day, or a little calories.
I never did that before. I tried it.
Yeah, 'cause I know when I was in college, I had a bad habit of driving every class also, especially during cold weather season.
Yeah, that's right too. Because they could be a class that's like right across. No job right there.
Yeah, I understand.
Because on the campus, you know where the gym is. I don't know if you're familiar with that gym.
Yeah.
But the gym and the library, it's like right there. I do the gym and just drive over to the library. It's like just walking over there.
Right.
So I guess walking will help so I can just stop. And it's saving gas too, right?
Yeah, definitely. And you're budgeting your money. So it all plays into each other. So we can possibly get that worked out. Yeah, take a look at that how to sleep. 'Cause I want you to get a good night's rest today. Be well prepared for school tomorrow. I think tomorrow is actually tomorrow's Friday, but you have to get your internship. So as far as scheduling an appointment, you could just schedule an appointment at the front desk before you leave with me.
Mhm.
And how often do you think you would probably want
Well, Tuesdays and Thursdays I have classes, so I guess Monday, Wednesday, and Friday after my internship.
to meet? Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I was thinking once, twice a week, but no, 3 times a week is fine with me. It works. Actually, will get me on the ball. So I would say Monday possibly would be, since today is Thursday. I would probably say we'll meet Monday, and by then I should have everything for you with regards to
The psychologist and everything.
psychologist, alcohol, drug treatment class. Um, Possibly maybe go talk to a nurse, see what the school nurse has to say about maybe eating and things like that. Maybe we can get you an appetite. I'm not an expert at handling that right now. So I have my card. It's at the front desk. So if you just want to grab a card, you can call me pretty much at any time. I have a business cell, so you can definitely call that at any time if you feel like there's any issues. And can't contact me and it's an emergency, contact the police or anything of that nature. Like I said, if it's an emergency. So,
Okay.
but it's been nice meeting with you.
All right. Nice meeting with you.
Okay,
So,
have a
okay.
nice day.
All right.